It's time now for the Peter Channel Love and Call through this late to that May 24th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Late night, 11 o'clock. Do the nines and our top three at 11 o'clock is Commerce, California, where Democratic presidential frontrunner Hillary Clinton has given a new partner in a battle against Donald Trump. Senator Elizabeth Warren, who had given her speech Tuesday morning, Clinton's own talking about against Trump before opting. Federal prosecutors will seek a deficit for Dylan Roof, the man accused of killing 9 parishioners in a Charleston, South Carolina church. Governor Terry McAuliffe announced in Virginia on Tuesday as he was shocked by reports of an inquiry to a Chinese company. Soon, maybe as early as summer, the world will watch was once beloved entertainer Bill Cosby becomes the most famous celebrity to be tried in criminal charges since the late Michael Jackson. Kabul, Afghanistan, for the second time in less than a year, senior Taliban leaders have convened in the Pakistan city of Quetta to deliberate how to replace the dead supreme leader. What does it take to get fired from the ranks of the top of the Transportation Security Agency? It's hard to tell because it happens so frequently. Now, search for Asia Pair Flight 804 continues amid conflicting reports about the aircraft's final moments after the anticipated debris from Chicago last week. Some debris from the plane, including life vests, personal belongings, and a U.S.-backed alliance of Syrian, Kurdish, and Arab fighters has begun a campaign to expel Islamic State militants from land of Raqqa. Some men and boys also had big bags filled with belongings under their shoulders, and other people picked up whatever they could carry on Tuesday on their way out of the Greece's largest informal refugee camp in Domini. London asked elsewhere and divided and what is victory in Austria's poll. Residential polls means and what will tell frankly as the verdict passes. Portland, Oregon Mayor Charlie Hales on Tuesday placed Police Chief Larry O'Day on paid administrative leave after new details emerged that the chief misled investigated about his involvement in an Eastern Oregon hunting accident. 2 trials in Oak Ridge with top prosecutor in Baltimore, Maryland, and the bond. These robbed New York City bank over the weekend, apparently by cutting the water hole in the whoop. Police said. Noted that certificate has at the Mass Federal Savings Bank in Regal Park, Queens, says a temple kind across New York City. Mansfield, police say a shoplifter ran from a Kohl's department store at the Mansfield Crossing Mall on Shop School Street Tuesday afternoon, changes clothing in an attempt to avoid detection. But after a search around 140 and Interstate 495, a suspect was examined about a half mile from the mall on a 495 X-ramp to Route 140 North after a foot chase back to woods, police said. The suspect, Shane DeSantos, 25, 45, Woodcrest driving Alibi, facing charges of shoplifting merchandise about more than $100, disturbing peace, and resist arrest, according to police. Alibi, whatever it is, directing a one-act play for the drama club or gazing at the heavens under family telescope, Sarah Men's Love, has always had stars in her eyes. It's not in Route 140 there. None does wandered roadway off the plate with heavy traffic and dangerous blind spots. Area residents said of the former duress they state highway as they said of TPC traffic jams among the Route 140 concerns expressed by northern residents of the former road changes. Now, however, a finance committee members moved to the city civil service system for the fire department was rejected by most of the 12 committee members. Now, however, facing the town's many unresolved needs, selectmen appreciate themselves to find measurable ways to accomplish their goals. Plainville, Missouri men with perfect weight to the men charged in connection with a illegally possessed firearm in a car at a Plainwood Park Casino. Attorney General Maura Haley announced Tuesday. Mansfield, after 6 weeks on track, no end set for Verizon Victors as the largest East Coast track recent memory started on April 30th. There is no end in sight. And just on Tuesday, which is today, we saw a couple of Verizon strikers in front of a Verizon building down in Plymouth. Trader said it is invested in Railhead when John Hubert and the two companies announced a new partnership. President Obama's new overtime rules have been trashed as a job kill by conservatives and heralded as a salve in the middle class by liberals. Scammers are still targeting the taxpayers as nearly 6 out of 4 and victims have collectively paid over $36 million to scammers, President Internal Revenue Service officials said. Since October 2013, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise Company plans to spin off more into the technology services operations and merge them with those of Computer Science Corporation. In News Rand, Massachusetts. Boston, more shots have been fired at the war wars between Senator Elizabeth Warren and Donald Trump. The Massachusetts Democrat on Tuesday called the Republican presidential candidate a small and obscure money grabber who doesn't care what he hurts, as long as it can make money. Warren pointed to comments and Trump said to $270 make more money in bad markets than in good markets. Boston, Massachusetts officials are warning the public to be on the lookout for wire cables tied across trails and state forests. Artist illustration of a supermassive black hole seen as left-handed shows a seed candidate dimension in X-ray light by NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory. The right-hand inset shows the same seed in an optical light as seen by NASA. The visualization of the solar system suggests that the scientists' guesses that the size of many asteroids are inaccurate. New research on 5,000-year-old pottery fragments found in China shed light on the region's earliest beer-brewing practices may provide new insight into the history of age and agriculture. Just 4 in 10 Americans that were positive pressure on clinical trials. A new survey finds antidepressants didn't get to the third most commonly prescribed medication in the United States for nothing. In fact, test says the new study is medication taken by more than 10% of American adults may be served. They're Swiss because they are used to do so. According to the new study, only 5% of terminally ill cancer patients fully understood prognosis. So expect may be prevalent on U.S. college campuses that women are at much greater risk than men. Reduced research finds. An incel New Hampshire man was arrested in Chester, Vermont after he allegedly stabbed a King man early Tuesday morning. Police say they called the local after the door arrived with a stab wound. And 2 hours ago in Massachusetts, a tractor trailer was named for stopping and south of exit 6 mile marker 10. Tractor trailer was up in the woods with bright travel. Lanes were taken and driver cut to some noise but pinned in the cab. A mass highway in the route with a narrow bend. Traffic was backed up for some time and seek alternate routes if possible. We'll find out the traffic right now. Peter with Channel News Time, 11:06 p.m. and it's late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a Trevor report. Let's study off down in Rhode Island, where it's looking good at hours in Maui Ocean State. The latest on the incident on the tractor trailer exited 95 in the southbound, and it's still backed up at 95 southbound from 495 in Mansfield just before 152 in North Attleboro, and 140 it's also so at Route 106 Mansfield. So, and also the foot on rep to 95 southbound, 495 south slow in the Mansfield stretch, and 95 in the northbound side also so at Route 1 in Sharon. But otherwise, southeastern Massachusetts highways are looking good. Route 16 eastbound side will also just ran the Barnstable stretch. Southeastern Expressway to the southbound side, so the Mass Pike all the way down to Dorchester. Mass Pike on the westbound side, it did so from South Boston all the way to the Austin Brad Tolls. Mass Pike eastbound side, so the Austin Brad Tolls 9th Street to the northbound side, so the St. Bridge in Boston all the way out to Somerville. 120 southbound side, the Lowell side, Route 2 in Lexington. 495 in the northbound side, so from Route 3 in Lowell all the way out to Tewksbury Road. Route 38. Up in North New England, Vermont Metro main highways, I'm looking good at Mass Pike. 90 in eastbound side, also Tacon State Parkway, all the way up to Lee, New Hampshire on the Mass Pike. On in Connecticut, 95 at the south northbound side, it did slow ride. Route 91 New Haven, 91 and then the southbound side, also ran 95 New Haven. 95 in the northbound side, also from Bridgeport to Milford. Down to New York City, 95 in the southbound side, also right stretch. 295 in the northbound side, also ran Route 95 in the Bronx. Midtown Tunnel on both ends, it's a little slow. If you have to drive also around Route 495 in Midtown Manhattan. Brooklyn Bridge on both ends, it's slow. Barrington Earth Bridge on the westbound side, it is slow. 278 at the eastbound side, it is slow from the Jersey Turnpike all the way to Staten Island. Grand Central Parkway at the eastbound side, also the Queens stretch. 295 at the northbound side, so the Queens all the way to the Cross Bronx Expressway into the bridge. 95 at the southbound side, also the Bronx stretch, but the Holland Lincoln tunnels are looking good. And New York State 3, it's a little slow down, but it's looking good from New York all the way down to the Pennsylvania border. Highways and byways in Pennsylvania are looking good. 95 in the southbound side, a little slow around Route 1 in Dover, Delaware, and the 695 in the northbound side, a little slow around the 95 just northeast of Baltimore. Capital Beltway, a little slow after 270 in Rockville. 66 on the westbound side, it did slow around the Alexander, Virginia stretch around Arlington, Virginia. 395 in the northbound side, a little slow around the Capital Highway around Washington, D.C. near the nation's capital, and I-81 in the northbound side, a little slow around Route 70 in Hagerstown, Maryland, and 68 on the westbound side, a little slow just after Route 76. Highways and byways of Ohio are looking good, except on I-75 in the southbound side, a little slow just around Route 70 in Columbus. 75 in the northbound side, also from the Ohio Turnpike all the way down south of Detroit, Michigan. Okay, take a look at some MBTA alerts at 11:09. Subway systems looking good on the commuter rail. Looking good and on the ferries they are. Looking good. Commuter rail. Worcester Line train may experience 50-minute delays due to truck workers related speed restriction and individual train updates to follow. Peter Joe News Time is now 11:10 on this late Tuesday. And it's time now for a weather report and latest radar shows some spotty rain showers southeast of Great Barrington, Massachusetts. Patchy rain showers west of Torrington, Connecticut. Up in northern New England, some spotty rain showers around south of Vermont and stretching in the western portions of New Hampshire and up in the northeastern portions of Vermont. And island rain showers stretching up mid-coast Maine. And a lot of rain showers from the southern tip of Islip and stretching all the way off the New Jersey, Delaware shores. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For hazardous weather outlook, because day 1, hazardous weather not expected at the time of day 2 for 7, Wednesday for Monday to be a low probability for a strong storm across the tree of Saturday afternoon. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Friday night, clear skies down about 52 degrees, left north wind. For Wednesday, most skies can gradually become sunny skies, but high at 8 degrees, west around 3 to 8 miles an hour. So bank out the shots. Wednesday night, forecast going about 60 degrees, west around 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Thursday, sun skies about 85 degrees, northwest around 6 miles an hour, coming in the morning. Thursday night, forecast about 59 degrees, southward about 3 to 7 miles an hour. For Friday, parts of the forecast coming 83 about 60 degrees. Saturday, check the shots. That's those are 2 p.m. Parts of the most the class got about 8 hours. Just mentioned 30%. Saturday, check the showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Then a chance of showers between 1 and 5 a.m. Then a chance of showers. And thunderstorms up to 5 a.m. Most skies got about 62 degrees and just baked to 30%. Sunday, parts of the podcast come at 72 about 50 degrees. Memorial Day, most of the most skies come at 70 about 51 degrees. And for Tuesday, parts of come at 74 degrees. Current not here, it's 55 degrees and it's overcast. Remember the 87%, 13 above Celsius. That's coming from the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news it is. Late Tuesday, May 24, 2016. Have a good night with a good positive talk. See you tomorrow morning with a more report. Good night.